Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome in. So there is somebody who's really angry, okay? They're really angry and they are hostile, they're livid. They are always up in your energy every day, all day. They are constantly spying on you, watching you, divinating on you, trying to control you and block you and interfere with your love life and your career. And you barely know this person. This person is somebody's ex, okay? So there's you, and then there's somebody over here, okay? There's a human over here who loves you and is moving towards you. And this human who loves you, they've released a person, the karmic ex, and they are just evil eyeing you nonstop, every day, all day, especially at night. It ramps up at night, okay? And you do need to be made aware of this because you do need to be cleansing and protecting your energy every day, cutting the cords every day, and setting very clear intentions for yourself in your life. Stay happy, stay high vibe, stay healthy, stay focused, and keep creating, keep laughing, keep having fun, keep putting yourself out there, stay high vibrational, and keep going, okay? Keep going, because this person has been doing intentional spell work trying to slow you down, block you, make you go into your shell, make you do less work, feel less creative, be less confident, okay? They're doing that on purpose, which is really unfortunate, okay? Because if they were to take all of that energy that they were putting onto you and actually put it onto themselves, they would actually do something with their lives, but they're not. So, you know, they're just incurring some bad karma here, unfortunately, but it is affecting you, okay? Their energy is heavy, you guys. This person's energy is like the 10 of Wands. It's like a bag of bricks on your chest, on your back, you know, weighing you down. It's heavy, okay? My heart, it's like, it feels like it's getting constricted. I feel anxious, I feel fearful, I feel worried, my back hurts, the energy is really heavy. So if you're feeling this person's energy, then it could be slowing you down. It's going to affect the way that you show up. It's going to affect the way that you show up at work. It's going to affect the way that you show up in your relationships. And that's not good. So you've got to clear it. You've got to get rid of it, you guys, because this person, it's like they're putting it all on you, and they're putting it on you on purpose in an attempt to bog you down, slow you down, confuse you, make you feel doubtful about yourself and where you're going and what you're creating. You know, one minute you're like in the flow and you're creating and you're just like pop, 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 poppity pop, doing things. And you're not overthinking it. You're just like creating things and doing it and popping out all of this beautiful creations here, okay? And then all of a sudden, now something has changed. Now all of a sudden, you're not really in the flow. You're doubting the process. You're not really feeling creative. Or you might make something and then you throw it in the trash and you think that's garbage. And Spirit's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. It's not garbage. That's spell work. Okay? So you need to be confident in who you are, because this person has taken purposeful action towards you and they're so jealous of you, you guys. And the thing is like, you're an earth angel, okay? So you have a heart of gold. You don't have a mean bone in your body, and you don't even have like an angry thought in your head. There's no malice in your body, in your soul. And so it might be hard for you to comprehend just how mean and nasty and competitive some people can be, because to you, you know, you would never have those feelings or thoughts towards someone. You would never have like hateful thoughts towards someone, but the person who is sending you evil eye, they do, you guys. And, you know, Spirit's showing me a memory. They're reminding me of when I was in high school and I had a best friend, and I loved that friend, man. I loved her. I loved her with all my heart, and I never treated her poorly once, not once, okay? I always had her back. I was always supportive, always loyal, always loving, always forgiving. And she hurt me a lot, okay? And I remember one time she said something that was so mean, so cruel, and it shattered me. It broke my heart. And I thought, how could you say something like that to me? I would never say something like that to you. I would never hurt you. How could you do that? I would never do that to you. How could you do that to me? Right? And so Spirit's showing me that because I feel like you might be of that mindset too, right? Like you're not expecting someone to feel this way because you don't feel that way. And so you're not expecting this person to be so hostile towards you, but they are. Okay, so that's why Spirit just wants you to kind of like open your eyes to this situation because maybe you don't really want to see. Okay, but Spirit's saying not everyone's like you. Not everybody has a heart of gold like you. Not everybody is like about unconditional love and acceptance and forgiveness. Some people are hateful, bitter, envious, and mean, and downright nasty, and competitive, and cruel. And so you do need to cleanse your energy, okay? Because some of you, I feel, might be completely like oblivious a little bit as to what's going on here, right? Like maybe some of you are thinking, no, nobody would send spell work my way, or nobody would wish me ill will, or nobody wants to affect my stability or my confidence. But Spirit's saying, no, you do. You do have someone in your energy who's very envious of you. They're hostile, they're angry, and they're in your energy every day, all day. So you got to get them out. Okay, so that's confirmation. I just pulled the hostilities card. Okay, you guys, you cannot make this up. That is confirmation for you. I just said this person's hostile. They're angry and they're in your energy every day and they're sending you this energy every day, all day. And it is affecting you, okay? It's draining you. It's exhausting you. It's affecting the way you show up. You might even be having little angry outbursts at people and normally you don't. And you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Where is all this like frustration all coming from? Okay, well, from this person. It's almost like you're picking up on their energy. Or you might be getting frustrated or angry with yourself, or you might be getting frustrated or angry with the creative process. Maybe you paint a painting and then you're like, it's ugly, and then you smash it in half. And you're like, whoa, that's not like me. Like, where is that coming from? That is not at all like me. It's the third party. It's the karmic ex who's been released here, you guys. And again, you're this angel of love. And I feel Spirit just wants you to just understand that not everybody's like you. Some people, they're hostile. They're mean. They're aggressive. They're rude. They're possessive. They're controlling. They're bitter, okay? And this person is sending all of those feelings towards you. This person is blaming you for something that they perceive as going wrong in their life, okay? So they're blaming you for whatever's going on in their life right now, instead of taking accountability for their life. This person's supposed to learn a karmic lesson through whatever's going on in their life right now, but they're not learning it because instead of doing the shadow work, they're blaming. They're blaming you. Instead of going within and saying, okay, why am I in this mess? How did I end up here? In what way can I take accountability for the position that I'm in right now? How can I learn? How can I grow? How can I better myself and better my life by focusing on me? Okay, that would be the right thing to do. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. Instead of doing that, which is actually really good and would actually get them somewhere in life, they're sitting down and they're sending you all of this envy, jealousy, bitterness, anger. It's your fault I'm like this. It's your fault I'm in this position, collective. If it wasn't for you, my life wouldn't have gone to shit. You know, it's something like that. This person's unable to see their own faults, their shadow, where they've gone wrong in life, okay? And you're totally oblivious to this, I feel, for the most part. Woman holding a heart. See, this is you. You know, you have such a huge heart. You're an empath. You're an absolute sweetheart. And I think to actually, if this person was to actually tell you how they really felt about you, I think it would shock you. Again, it's like when my friend really hurt me with the words she said and the things that she did. It just shocked me. It was a complete betrayal. And I just thought, how could you do that? I would never do that to you. But just, you know, not everyone's the same. Not everyone's the same. Okay, not everyone's loving. Some people act from the ego, out of fear and control. And that's what this person is doing, okay? So yeah, you do need to be made aware of this, you guys. This person's in your energy, and they're in your energy a lot. You've got to clear it. The thinking woman, they're obsessing over you. They think about you all the time. This person could be any gender, and you could be any gender. There's no gender in tarot. They think about you all the time, and they divinate on you all the time. I feel like they want to slow you down. They want to throw you off track. They want to make you feel less confident. Okay, it has something to do with your confidence and your positive nature and your energy and your creativity. That's what they're trying to mess with. That's what they're trying to take away from you. So it's important that you protect your solar plexus, and you just keep shining, and you stay happy, you stay high vibe, and you keep pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and you don't second guess yourself. Don't overthink the things that you're creating right now, okay? Because that's where this person wants you. I feel like they want you to feel less confident in your decisions or in your creations, so that you don't create as much, and so you're just not as appealing, or you don't earn as much money, you guys. Like, this person, they're doing some pretty nasty things here. Like, they have some pretty nasty intentions for you. Like, they want you to feel afraid. They want you to lose money. They want you to lose confidence. They want you to lose your stability. They want you to feel off balance, unstable. They want you to feel afraid, because fear is the lowest vibrational frequency of all. Okay. And if you are on a low vibration, it's really difficult to magnetize blessings to you. You've got to be on that high vibration to pull and magnetize high vibrational opportunities to you. So it's really important you maintain your vibration, okay? And you maintain a high vibration by stepping into that love energy and holding on to that love energy and not slipping into fear. And you maintain a high vibration by making sure that you're eating the right foods for your own body. You're getting enough nutrition, and you're getting enough sleep, and your days are balanced, and you're thinking happy, positive thoughts about yourself and your future. All of that contributes to a high vibration. Yeah. Pour into self-love, self-care. This person's really upset that they've been released. Yeah, you guys, it's the sacral chakra, the orange chakra, Archangel Ariel, the second chakra, 36. See, they don't want you to create, or they're trying to mess with your creations, the way that you create. So don't doubt yourself at this time. They're upset because somebody is very passionate about you, and this person is passionate about you because you're very creative and outgoing and happy and confident and positive. So this person wants to strip you of all those beautiful qualities so that you are not attractive to this person anymore. And some of you might be thinking, like, what? Wow, what? Like, people actually do that? People, yeah, this person does. Okay? Because some of you may be so like innocent and sweet that you don't even think that somebody could do that. But they are doing that. Action. See, this person is taking hostile action towards you. They're trying to confuse you, make you doubtful in terms of yourself and what you're creating. Patience. I feel like they're trying to knock you off balance. They're trying to delay things for you. They've noticed how you alchemize, how you can turn your pain into your power. And I feel like they're trying to mess with the way that you alchemize your energy. Also, you have a human being with a coin coming towards you, a man or a woman with a coin here who wants commitment with you. This person's really into you. Broken heart. Okay, so this hostile person, this karmic ex, has been released, and they're angry. Listen to those birds. They were just going. So this person is panicking. They're very fearful. Okay, look, the root chakra. The root chakra is linked to our security, our safety, our stability, and our money, our finances. This person's trying to mess with that. And they're trying to mess with that by making you feel afraid and lowering your frequency. This person is so afraid. They're operating from fear, you guys, that devil energy of fear and control and lack and a victim mentality, a blame mentality. It's collective fault, that my life is ruined, or it's collective's fault this or collective's fault that, or whatever it is, which isn't true. So you do need to protect your root chakra as well. They're coming for your root chakra is how I feel. They've done something to try to mess with your stability and your security and your feelings of safety. So if you start feeling more anxious than normal, from a spiritual standpoint, I can say that it's coming from this person and their intentions towards you. Like, it's spiritual attack here. Woman holding a coin, they're trying to come after your stability, your security, the way that you earn an income, your money, and your confidence. Their energy is heavy. The temple path. So just stay focused, stay on the path, stay high vibe. I feel like you've caught someone's attention here and they cannot stand it. Okay, we have victory here. You're victorious, you're successful, you've caught someone's attention. I feel like you've pulled a specific person away from the karmic path and you've got them onto the temple path, okay? And this person, they're upset. They're really upset about that. Deceit, see, this person is planning something here still with strategy and deceit. They really want to mess with your stability, your safety, your security. I feel it's important that you protect your root chakra, your solar plexus, and your throat chakra. Okay, so what are they doing? What else are they doing? Whoa, yin yang. Oh my gosh, that's about balance. So they're trying to affect your balance, and balance is everything in life, right? So make sure that you have a nice, healthy, balanced routine. The thinking man, I feel like they're trying to affect the way that you think about yourself and the things that you do and the things that you create. I feel like they're trying to get you trapped up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, and so you're stuck, and then you don't move forward in life. So make sure you don't get stuck, you guys, or stagnant. Keep moving forward. Don't fall into indecision or doubt or fear around your life, around your career, around what you're creating, whatever it is for you, you guys, because I'm telling you, with indecision here, this person wants you to be like wishy-washy, doubtful about yourself, where you're going, what you're creating, so that it affects your money, or it affects the way that you earn an income, or it affects your confidence so that you don't earn as much money. Because there's something here around how your confidence pulls money in, or it magnetizes blessings. And this person is trying to mess with that. They are. And some of you are just too nice to even think that somebody's doing this to you. But you'll know, because you'll be experiencing heavy energy, you'll be experiencing anxiety, and you know it's not yours and it comes out of nowhere. Of course, if you guys are worried about your health in any way, make sure that you go, get checked out just to be sure. But from a spiritual standpoint, this person is projecting so much fear onto you. Okay, and it's so important you maintain a high vibration, because this person wants you to lower your vibration. They want you to slip into fear, worry, doubt, a lack mentality. Okay, and they want you to stop taking care of yourself. They want you to stop taking leaps of faith. They want you to stop being free and showing the world the real you. They want to block you. They want to make you feel indecisive. Okay, they really do. The Four of Cups. So they want you to feel blah and bored and dissatisfied. They feel blah and bored and dissatisfied. And I also feel that somebody feels blah, bored, and dissatisfied with them, which is why they've broken up with them, because this person is a Debbie Downer, man. Like, I'm telling you, this person is so boring. They're so negative. It's exhausting. This person's energy, just tapping into it. Oh my gosh. You're the opposite of this person. This person is like, murr, 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 whine, 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 complain, complain, complain. Oh my word. It's like gray skies. This person's energy is just gray skies and drizzly rain all day long, every day. Your energy is blue skies and sunshine. You're positive, you're happy, you're upbeat. Okay, and this person, they've been rejected and they don't like it. And I feel they really want you to stay stuck. They don't want someone to come towards you. Two of Wands. See, this is about picking a path, making decisions, your choices. This person has been trying to affect your decision making, is how I feel. And I also feel like they're really upset because someone has made a choice and it's you, and they're being left behind and they don't like it. There's the star. See, you're this star energy. You're very shiny, happy, high vibrational. You're healed. You're in the public eye for most of you. You're very creative and you're very genuine. What you see is what you get. And this is what is attracting so many beautiful blessings into your life. And this is what this person is trying to destroy so that you don't receive. But it's not going to work. It's just something you guys need to be made aware of because it is affecting your energy for a lot of you. Eight of Swords. I told you, this person wants you to get all up in your head so that you overthink everything and then you stay stuck and you're not moving forward in life. And I feel like they have done intentional spell work to try to keep you stuck. They've also been doing intentional spell work to try to keep someone from moving towards you, but it hasn't worked. Nine of Swords. This is fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, nightmares. You guys, this is this person's energy and they're projecting it onto you. This is how they want you to feel. Okay, so just cleanse and protect, cleanse and protect. You may want to also use a talisman or an amulet or something like that. You can get anything in your house and you can wrap it in string or something like that, and you can wear it as a necklace or whatever. And you can literally take any item in your room or your house and you can infuse it with positive intentions, okay? Like this amulet or this talisman is going to protect me from evil eye, and it's going to recharge my energy and inspire me, or whatever it is that you want. Just place intentions into the object and then wear it and remind yourself of why you're wearing it every day. Like put it on and say, this protects me, this inspires me, this grounds my energy, this keeps me out of my head in my heart space, you know, yada, yada, yada. Whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do for you. Okay, so that could help because this person is so afraid and they want you to be afraid. And fear is the lowest vibration of all, you guys. So don't slip into fear. Five of Swords. I told you, this person's a narcissist. They're competitive, they're mean, they're cruel, and they're nasty, and they're nothing like you. Okay? You're like this angel of love, and this person is a cruel narcissist who will do anything to win. Just like how I brought through that example of my friend in high school, where I was like, wow, that really hurt. How could you do that? How could you be so cruel and so mean to someone who has only ever loved you? But you guys, not everyone's going to be like you, okay? This person's a narcissist. They're in competition with you. I think they have been saying your name. They've been gossiping about you. Your name has been in their mouth for a while, and they spew a lot of negative words about you. They speak very poorly of you, which is not okay. It's not fair. It's not right. Three of Cups. So this could be someone that, you know, is an acquaintance. You know, you may have met this person. You might know who this person is. I mean, they know who you are. They definitely know who you are. They know about you. Okay, but this is someone's ex. This is someone's ex. This person's moving towards you. This person's been rejected and they cannot accept rejection. It's gone straight to their ego. It's chipped away at their ego. Their ego is bruised. They're operating from the ego, and the ego loves control. Why? Because of fear. This person's afraid, and so they want control. See, you're this Empress energy, and you embody, love, light, warmth, unconditional love. This person's not like you, okay? They're not like you. They're choosing the dark path. They're choosing bitterness, anger, resentment, and jealousy rather than taking accountability for their life, learning the lessons, bettering their life, and all of that. Right? And that's just their choice. We all have a choice. We can choose to look at the cup as half empty or half full. And this person is definitely a half empty type of person. I feel like, okay, this karmic partner and this person, this thinking man or this thinking woman who's moving towards you, they would say things to this karmic partner like, hey, I have such a cool idea. What if we did this? Ba, 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 ba. This person, instead of responding in a positive way to match that person's energy, they would just be a negative Nancy. Okay, no offense to Nancys out there if your name's Nancy. Okay, but they would just poo-poo it. Okay, just crush that idea right away. Like, oh, that's a stupid idea. That will never work. Or that will cost too much money. We're never going to get something like that started. How are we going to do that? Meh. And it would just, completely destroy the energy that this person was trying to generate, would completely extinguish this person's fire, their flame, their passion, their excitement, right? Because they just shut down all of their ideas with negativity. Well, you can't be with someone like that. If you're a positive person and you have ideas, you want to be with someone who's going to match your energy, meet you where you are, so that you can, you can build something great together. So I feel like that's why this person's really drawn to you, because you're positive. And they're like, yeah, if I brought a good idea to collective would say, that's a great idea. Let's run with it. This is what we can do. Ba, 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 ba. And then you guys would be able to collaborate, work together, and actually manifest and make something happen. But they cannot manifest with this person, okay? It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. I mean, how do you work with this? How do you work with this energy? So, the Six of Wands. So you're successful. I feel like you guys, you've come out on top, okay? And this person wants you. Two of Cups, they're moving towards you. This person is really jealous that you have been receiving attention from a lot of people, or your community, or you get a lot of attention online, or you're getting a lot of attention from this person who is moving towards you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. This person is very karmic. They're a liar. They're deceptive. They're a thief. They're a scam artist. They do not have your highest and greatest good in mind. No, they do not. They betray people. And the thing is that this person, they're supposed to be learning karmic lessons through this experience, but they're not, because they're not taking accountability. They actually would have to do the shadow work and say, okay, well, how did I get myself into this situation? How did I get myself into this mess? Oh, okay, I see. I'm operating from fear. I'm from, the ego. I'm trying to control people, and you can't control people. You can only control yourself. So how can I control myself? Well, I can start working on my self-worth. I can start doing the introspection, figuring out who I am and what my interests are. I can start, being more independent, and maybe I should stop clinging on to people and learn how to fill my own cup and make myself happy so that I don't have to rely on other people and, things like that. But no, instead they're like, oh, I'm going to blame people. I'm going to blame collective. I'm going to compete. I'm going to do spell work. I'm going to divinate. I'm going to try to block collective from their blessings. I'm going to try to instill collective with fear so they're not as confident, so that they don't create like they normally do. And then this person's not going to find collective attractive anymore. That's what this person is thinking and doing and scheming and planning, which is really unfortunate, because it's not going to work. All it's going to do is, well, incur more karma. And as I say that, I look down at the card of karma, justice. They're just getting a whole lot of bad karma for what they're doing, okay? They're not getting it. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. We all have a choice. We all have a choice in terms of how we respond to things, you know. We can see it as an opportunity to grow and learn and do better, or we see it as an opportunity to like get revenge and compete and hang on to anger, bah, you know, it's like that. So this person is unfortunately choosing to hang on to anger and compete rather than just moving on. The Empress, they're really jealous of you. You embody this Empress energy. I really feel like you're so creative, okay? And you create effortlessly, and you really just have to keep moving with the flow and don't overthink the things that you're creating right now. King of Cups. So you could have a King of Cups moving towards you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is very loving, kind, empathic, and caring. They're very sweet. The kids are fighting. It's very fitting for this reading. Four of Wands. Okay, so they're trying to mess with your stability here, you guys. So you just have to be careful. I'm going to talk to the kids. So the boys were having quite the fight there, you guys. So I feel like this person, they may be sending spell work your way as well to just create like issues in your life, okay? And it could be showing up in ways like that, right? Where your kids are fighting all of a sudden more than usual, or you're just losing your temper, or your neighbors are fighting, or people are honking at you, or I don't know, just a lot of loud abrasive sounds, aggression. True love. So you have true love coming in. So it's something to just be mindful of, you guys. Just stay calm. You know, kill it with kindness, as they say. Religious factors. This person may be religious and you may be spiritual, and this person may also really hate the fact that you're spiritual. They may have a really skewed misperception of spirituality or spiritual people. They may think that, you know, I don't know, like you work with demons, or you're the devil, or you work with the devil, or what you do is scary, you're weird. I don't know, it's something like that. It could be for some of you. This person could be like hardcore religious, and they're very judgmental about people who don't believe in what they believe in. You know, if you believe in something else, then, you know, there's something wrong with you, and you're weird, and you don't know what you're talking about, and spirituality is, I don't know. Maybe some of you are tarot readers, and they think that that's like working with like demon energy or something weird like that. Something really ignorant, right? Like this person's ignorant is how I feel. If they are hardcore religious, they're ignorant because they have a very closed mind, a way of thinking. And they're very controlling, you guys. Very, very, very controlling. Love yourself first. Yeah, so you've been loving yourself first. And that's what's pulling this person in. You just need to be made aware of this because you guys are so innocent, is how I feel, okay? And, you know, not everyone who's religious is like that. You know, that's not like a blanket statement at all. But I do feel like this person, they have strong beliefs. Okay, they do. They have really strong beliefs, and they feel that everyone should believe what they believe. And if you don't believe what they believe, then there's something wrong with you. That's this type of person. Okay, very controlling. You need to believe what I believe. You need to do what I do. You have to think the way I think. You have to say the same words that I say. You have to follow me. You have to fall in line. And if you're different, well, I don't like it because I fear that which I do not know, you know. I don't think this person understands you. I don't think they get what you do. I think they think you're some sort of evil person or you're dark or something. So they fear that which they do not know. Their energy is annoying. I'll say that. Like, it's annoying, it's heavy, it's invasive, it's dark, it's depressing. I don't like it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cleanse my energy. I'm gonna get out of here. Get out of this reading. And you should cleanse your energy too. Remember, not everyone is loving and kind and open-minded like you. This person has you all wrong. They have you all wrong, okay? But it's something that they're just going to have to figure out, because that's their journey, all right? This is where I'll sign off. My energy has waned. It's dipped. So I feel like this is happening to you. This person's affecting your energy levels. I think they really are. And maybe you're not quite as expressive as you normally are, you guys, and stuff like that. And it's little things like that that is going to add up over time that could impact your stability here and the things that you're making. So make sure you cleanse your energy, okay? All right, this is where I'll sign off. Take care.